Stage 1. It's Mr. Weir here. I'm just in my reading world and you caught me showing Matilda the monkey my favourite bookmark. It's my golden retriever bookmark. Stage 1. Did you know that it's Book Week this week? The theme for this year's Book Week is Old Worlds, New Worlds and Other Worlds. Mr. Weir really loves reading. One of the reasons why I love reading books so much is because you can jump into old worlds. You can explore the past through characters' eyes. You can go into new worlds, into the future. You can use your imagination to take you into faraway lands and see imaginary creatures and just get lost in time. Or you can visit all sorts of other worlds. Girls and boys, I would love to read a story with you from my reading world today. Just before I start though, I want to show you my reading world. Here are my pillows where I can lie down. Here's my friend Matilda. Here's Woof Woof. Here's Monty. Here's Maxine. Oh, and Maxine, of course, she's sitting next to the lolly jar. Or the twirls. Maxine, don't take these twirls. They're for everyone to share. Girls and boys, I had such a good time creating my reading world. I've read so many books so far, but I'd love to read one with you today for Book Week. Let me see, which book can I choose to take us on a journey, to take us on an adventure to another world? Let me have a look. Hi Stage 1, I've found the perfect book for Book Week. It's called Treasures in the Garden, and it's about a young boy and his older sister who use their imagination to explore other worlds. Let's have a listen to Treasures in the Garden. Wow, look at these imaginary creatures. I wonder if they're going to imagine all of these things. Treasures in the garden. This must be their backyard. Wow, there's some magical things around their backyard. I wonder what's going to happen. Over here there's Holly and Jake. Oh, it looks like a sand pit. Here's a little boy fishing in a stream. There's a bike. Wow, there's a skipping rope. Looks like lots of fun. It was a lovely sunny Saturday morning when Jake realized that he had lost his favorite teddy. Oh, no, poor Jake. He looked under his bed and behind the sofa. He checked in his sister's room and searched in all his drawers. Holly's room. He took out all of his toys from the toy box and even went to see if Mum had put his teddy in the washing machine. No teddy anywhere, but his teddy was nowhere to be found. Poor Jake. Jake became very upset. When his big sister Holly asked him to play, he shook his head. He felt too sad to play any games. Suddenly, Holly thought of a brilliant idea. Ching! We can look for your teddy in the garden, smiled Holly. Jake hadn't looked in the garden yet, so he followed her outside. Maybe Jake's teddy was out there somewhere. Oh, I hope it's out there. First, they looked for the teddy in the deepest depths of the sea, surrounded by beautiful mermaids and shimmering fish. Are they really there in the sea? What do you think's happening? They're using their imagination. A mermaid with a pink tail and wavy fins gave Jake some sparkling shells, which he put into Holly's bag. Thank you. Holly and Jake checked under every rock, but they couldn't find his teddy. Next, they crept bravely onto a huge pirate ship. Holly and Jake hid behind a treasure chest so the shouting pirate captain with the bushy black beard couldn't see them. Arr, me hearties! Jake grabbed some shiny golden coins from the chest and put them in Holly's bag. He had to cover his mouth so the pirate captain couldn't hear him giggling. But they still couldn't find Jake's teddy. I wonder what exciting world they're going to dive into next. What do you think? Let's have a look. An outer space world. After that, they climbed aboard a rocket traveling into space, dodging strange aliens and whizzing past enormous planets. They landed on the moon and floated outside. That would be so much fun if I was there. Holly showed Jake some bright, glowing space rocks and added them to her bag. Jake's teddy wasn't there either. Soon afterwards, they spied a large red dragon relaxing in a tall green tree. "Hello," he said, snapping his sharp teeth together. "Will you join me for tea?" They sat and ate some scrumptious tea with the dragon, who gave Jake some of his rough red scales. Jake grinned and thanked him, but the dragon hadn't seen his teddy either. What world are they in now? Then Jake and Holly found themselves in a dark, creepy wood where a wizard with a very long beard sat on a rock. Wow, that is a long beard. Look how long it goes for. "Hello, would you like to learn some magic tricks?" Feeling excited, Jake nodded and the wizard gave them each a glittering wand. He taught them to make sparkles and all sorts of amazing magic tricks. Jake had such a lovely time that he forgot to ask the wizard if he had seen his teddy. Yes, he's forgotten. He's having so much fun. Finally, they heard wonderful music playing in an enchanted forest and found some fairies dancing between the flowers. Holly and Jake danced with the fairies, who wore soft flower petals and acorns as hats. That's cute. The pretty fairy queen was so impressed by their dancing that she put silver twinkling crowns on their heads and smiled. Jake forgot them to ask about their teddy. Feeling worn out, Holly and Jake sat down in the middle of the garden and took all of the treasures out of Holly's bag to examine them. They had collected a shell from a mermaid, a golden coin from a pirate ship, space rocks from the moon, a scale from a dragon, wands from a wizard, crowns from a fairy queen. What an exciting adventure with such wonderful discoveries. Do you want to go inside and see if Mum has found your teddy? Holly asked. Jake realized that he'd forgotten that they were looking for his teddy all along. He had been having such a good time, he'd even forgotten how sad he had been that morning. "We can ask Mum about my teddy later," he said happily. "I'm having too much fun playing in the garden with you." And look, Mum's found the teddy. Wow. What a wonderful story. So Jake, who was sad at the beginning because he lost his teddy, was distracted because he went into other worlds
just like his sister Holly did. They went and saw a mermaid, they went and saw fairies, a wizard, all sorts of fantastic worlds they visited. And then Jake forgot all about his teddy. The power of your imagination gives you that chance to escape and have fun and have all of these exciting adventures. Stage one, I hope you use your imaginations this week by delving into other worlds, new worlds, and old worlds. Have fun reading because it is such a great journey, such a great skill to have. And if you have a love of reading, you'll always have something to do. I hope you have a wonderful book week and read a book. Stage one, Mr. Weir out. Bye. Bye.